Hey, it's Electric Brian. I'm going to do a little full self-driving loop through a couple of towns near me, a bunch of roads, and I'm on version 12.5.4.2. Let's see how it does. Alright, I'm in a parking lot and putting it into drive, engaging full self-driving. It doesn't want to. Okay, second try, it worked. Pulled right out of the spot. I didn't have to touch the accelerator at all. Seems pretty confident in where it's going. Except it's showing it going that way. We have to go left. There's a person that it could totally not be freaking out. Alrighty. Looks like it's getting us out of the parking lot just fine. We're coming out on a really busy high-speed road, the Berlin Turnpike, although right now apparently there's a red light that way blocking all the cars, so we just have to wait for one car and we're perfectly pulling out right when we should. The acceleration wasn't too bad there. It got up to a good speed for a 50-mile-per-hour road. We should get into this turn lane right away. Excellent. In the past, it's been very rough how it got into that turn lane. And it did not get confused by the entrance to AutoZone, which I've been confused at before and have pulled in. So this is doing great. I have a whole bunch of different stops mapped out on the navigation. Could have taken that turn more confidently, but it did it safely. I should go past this business around Christmas time. They have, it looks like all the decorations are out. It's a Tyndale, an electric company, and they just go all out with their decorations. Alright, approaching the stop sign. Pretty good. It did use friction brakes. It's as though it didn't know the stop sign was coming. And this, oh my god, I disengaged. Wow. So the guy walking his dog waved me on, but the car was just doing the NHTSA stop. So the guy thought I was waiting for him. And then a car approached the stop sign after the Tesla started to go. A car was approaching the stop sign coming the other way, and the car just froze, so I stepped on the accelerator and took over. Those first two speed bumps were pretty good. That last speed bump it had to brake for, but how it did those first two was very good. Kind of floored it and then saw the speed bump. In previous versions, I've been through this apartment complex, and it did absolutely a horrible job with the speed bumps. So far, I'm giving this one, let's say, an A-. Oh, it was going to turn into there and realized, nope. It's not even close to where it's trying to turn to. The destination's way over here. It was trying to turn in here, and there's no way through. I don't know what happened there. Just as I said, it was going to get a good grade. Now it's stopping for absolutely nothing. There's nothing anywhere. It just stopped. There's a speed bump up ahead here. Slowing down nicely for it. That was perfect. I don't know. Okay. So it's just very, very slowly approaching this turn. And is it going to get itself stuck? It's not following the navigation data well or confidently. Again, this is 12.5.4.2. Maybe it's fixed in newer versions that they're keeping from us. Speed limit is 10, it's going 7. So now that we're here, I'm going to edit this trip and just... did it just change? Hold on. Just taking this off to make sure I have the trip correct. Removing that stop, and then we're on to the next. It decided to take a hard left into a parking spot, kind of, and slam the brakes. I'm gonna take myself into reverse here. I don't know what it was doing. It doesn't seem like it knew how to get out of this parking lot. Okay, it should have it now. I am confused as to why the navigation thinks we need to go straight. But at least full self-driving knows that's a dead end, I guess, and is going the correct way. It pulled out like it should and then just stopped hard. It did a good job waiting for the car to pass and then pulled and started to go and then just stopped. There's a speed bump right here. It doesn't see, so I'm braking for it. The map data has the stop sign in the wrong spot. The stop sign's here. The map data has the stop sign up there. Full self-driving saw the stop sign. So it handled that well. And now we're on to actually town roads and not within an apartment complex, so hopefully it'll do a better job. Going 28 and a 25, that's comfortable speed. There's a landscaping vehicle ahead that looks like it's going to take the ramp up the... It decided very late to go around. Anyone would have just gone around. The visibility was good up ahead. There's a stop sign it doesn't seem to see or saw late, even though it was on the map data. So I ended up having to use friction brakes. And now it went 0 to 35 very quickly in a 25. And the sign says strictly enforced speed limit. Now there's a car ahead, so it should be pulling around earlier. When full self-driving passes a car parked on the side of the road, it stays too close to the car on the side of the road. If somebody was in the car and opening the door, you need to give enough room, a wide enough berth, so you don't clip the door could turn right on red at this stoplight, but there is a giant Penske truck next to us. It's doing a good job moving up ahead to get to see around the truck. It did a great job turning right on red there. If it took right turns wider, it could take them faster. Alright, once we turn left here, I'm going to edit the trip. Turn left and on to the next stop. In the time it took me to edit the trip, the attention monitoring noticed I wasn't paying attention to the road and started flashing blue. So once I looked at the road again, it worked fine. And you know what? I'm going to put on some sunglasses to confirm how that works. There was a leaf pile in the road. It went around. It had been cleaned up, but there was still a lot of debris, so it went around that debris. Great job pulling out from the... There was a brick wall that I couldn't see around. It did a great job pulling out past that. It got going way too fast, though. The acceleration was too strong. I do have it set to chill acceleration. We'll be taking a left up here. It's a very sharp left. In the past, it had a really hard time with this on previous versions, so we'll see how it does. Yep. It is going in the right entrance of the, like, basically 3 entrances. We have a yield sign with no one coming, and that was very comfortable. In the past, it went too hard around the turn, so that was perfect. And I am wearing sunglasses, and attention monitoring is working just fine. Editing trip here. Whoa, what's going on? That was hard phantom braking. I don't know, it was going like, I don't know, 30 something, and it came to a quick stop, like down to 16 miles per hour. Maybe it noticed there's a school off to my right, but wow, you don't have to go down to 16 miles per hour for the school zone. That was awkward. I would have gotten rear-ended if someone was behind me. It is saying the speed limit's 30, but it is 25. It just passed the speed limit 25 sign, so I'm not sure where it's getting the 30 from. It just freaked out because the car was coming on the other lane, but these lanes are wide. I don't know why it's freaking out sometimes. Full self-driving definitely does drive inefficiently. I should do like as far as energy usage is concerned, I should do like an hour-long drive using full self-driving to see how much energy that uses, and then do the same hour-long drive without, to see how much energy it uses when I drive. Though it would be very hard to keep the same exact conditions as far as like traffic lights flow of traffic. I accidentally didn't take off the navigation point in time, so I'm just pulling off the road. Oh, it didn't reverse. What happened? I was still going like 2 miles an hour and went to put it in reverse, and it didn't put it into reverse, so I had to hit the brakes. That was scary. Alright. Now we're on to the next stop. I don't know what happened there with reverse. Did I accidentally put it into neutral? I'll have to look at the video.
With the golden hue, wheels keep turning and the world feels new. Windows down and the breeze is fine, chasing sunsets on the dotted line. The radio's blasting all the hits we know. Sing out loud, let those voices grow. Love this freedom with nowhere to be, just the road ahead and you with me. The radio's blasting all the hits we know. Sing out loud, let those voices grow. Love is freedom with nowhere to be, just the road ahead and you with me. Drive on, till the night turns to dawn. Every mile's a song as we drive on, drive on. Mountains rise like a painted dream, rivers shimmer in the sunlight gleam. Every turn's a brand new sight, making memories under the moonlight.
It was stopping for a green light, so I pressed the accelerator. Don't stop for green lights, please. It goes through sections where it does such a good job, and then just when you think it's doing great, it does something so basic. It should be so basic, it does it poorly. And it's not slowing down for this red light. It turned yellow a while ago and it's red now, and it's not slowing down in time, and now it's using friction brakes. Once it saw the yellow light, it could start slowing down.
Drive on, till the night turns to dawn. Every mile's a song as we drive on, drive on. Stories in the open.
It did a good job getting into the turn lane. Maybe I would have put on my blinker earlier, because it put on the blinker the second it got into the turn lane, but it was a comfortable merge into the turn lane and at a good speed. Move that, stop. Nope, don't turn left. Don't turn left. I edited the trip so it still was thinking this was the destination, even though I edited the trip, but it figured it out. It's doing a good job going 22 and a 25 by the police station. Now there's a police officer behind me. So, don't mess up, please. It is going a little slow. Now it's 25 and a 25, so that's good. When there's a police officer behind you in a 25-mile-per-hour road, how fast would you be going? Full self-driving is going 29, now 28. It's not too fast, but let me know in the comments. If there's a police officer behind you, how strictly do you follow the speed limit? We missed our green light because we stopped too long, but we should be able to turn right on red easily. Oh, it kind of went sooner than I would have, and it kind of cut that van off. It worked out though. Again, a green light. It was slowing down hard at a green light. I used the accelerator. I don't know what happened there. Nope, why is it turning? I didn't want to... Why did it turn? The destination was that way. I don't get it. I mean, I did edit the trip, but the original destination was a couple hundred yards up still. It says press brake pedal to shift gears. Since when do you have to press the brake pedal to go from drive to reverse? Reverse to drive worked fine. Let's try that again. I'm going to go 4 miles an hour and put it into reverse. That worked fine. I don't know what happened there. But now that we have our final destination in, putting full self-driving on again. This is a very difficult road to pull out of with the poor visibility. It was perfectly clear and now it's taken off. It hit that manhole cover hard and stopping for a blinking yellow. Why is it stopping for a blinking yellow? Oh my gosh! I thought they fixed that because it used to do that. I guess that's a digression in this release on 12.5.4.2. It now stops for blinking yellows again. It slowed way down. There's no one behind me, so I wanted to see what it did, but there was somebody trying to pull out of the road to my left, so I did press the accelerator. It doesn't do a great job getting into the proper lane around the turn there, but it did it. Did it without too much trouble.
Time slips by, but we don't care. The road unwinding like a mystery. Every mile's our own history. Drive on, till the night turns to dawn. Every mile's a song as we drive on, drive on.
Slow down for the red light, please. Slow down.
Drive on, till the night turns to dawn. Every mile's a song as we drive on, drive on. Drive on, till the night turns to dawn. Every mile's a song as we drive on, drive on. As we drive on, drive on.
Alright, that was a very good stop for this red light. It didn't use friction brakes. It did it smoothly. Maybe at the end it, from 1 to 0 miles per hour, it stopped hard. If that makes sense. We have a green light now, no arrow. So it did a great job waiting for the cars to pass. It started to go with the green light, pulled out enough. And then as soon as the last car passed, it took the left. It took a left into the proper lane. You have to take a left into the closer lane. And then it got right over to the right lane because it's taking this right up ahead here. Now it should be hitting this turn lane. It did that nicely. One time it had missed the turn lane and tried to get in very late, but this time it did a perfect job. And we're back to where we started. Let's see if it could do a better job getting into the actual charger this time. So it was just here a little while ago. It knows it has to take a left across this double yellow line, but it's going very far. It missed. Wow, that's a fail. It missed where we had to go, so I'm going to take over, put it into reverse. That's embarrassing. I don't know how it could sometimes turn and sometimes not turn. We have a Blazer, a Nero, a Model Y, an ID4, a Bolt EUV, a Mini, a Ford Lightning, a Rivian. Oh, you know what? I want to take this one. This is a better spot. Trying to pick it. There we go. Start. I'm using the self-parking feature. Let's see how it does this time. It did a pretty good. It usually does a great job. Sometimes it just has to. It decides it wants to pull forward when it doesn't have to adjust. This time it did great. I'll get my J1772 adapter ready while I'm backing up. I'm gonna plug her in.